Hi, hello, how you doing? Today's video is a bit of an exciting one for me. I've been doing research on, you guessed it from the title, play to earn games, play to earn crypto games, NFT games, and one particular game caught my eye. So I've been researching quite a lot of them, but today I'm going to bring you just one. So I'm going to jump in the computer here now. I'm going to show you what it is. Okay, this is Guzzler. Now, if you haven't heard of Guzzler, this is an NFT game and it is play to earn. So the first thing that we see when we go onto the Guzzler website, and the Guzzler website is guzzler.io, is that you can watch a trailer amongst other things here, which I'll go over. But first of all, if you've seen it, you can skip this bit. But if you haven't, just check out this trailer. Okay, let's put the music on low. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted for this, but anyway, so this is the trailer. Just look at the graphics on this. Now this is in beta, okay, so there is a lot of work to do, but they wanted to get this out to give everybody an idea of where they are going with this game. Now what you can see here, this car driving through, this car is an NFT, okay, and the wheels on this car are also an NFT. And the body kit, you guessed it, is also an NFT. In this trailer you can't see it, but this game already has advertising space. Okay, so as you can see there, considering that's a beta game and it's around a month or so old, that is pretty nice. Okay, so I'm going to come off that. Now let's talk a little bit more about Guzzler, what it is, what it does, and what it can do for you. There's various parts to this as well. It isn't just about getting on and playing a game. Because of what it is, it opens up the market to so many different types of people, which I will get into in a minute, but stick around and watch this. Okay, so you can go through their white paper. They've been audited, and they have, which I will get to again in a minute, is locked liquidity, which is really important for a startup company. Now, Guzzler is part of the Inuyasha incubator. Okay, so that's where they've gone. If you don't know what that is, go and Google it or watch a video on YouTube about what it is. But this is one of the projects that has come out of that. Okay, so the game. As I said, whilst we was playing the demo, this game, all of the parts of the car are NFTs. So as it says here, the cars are NFTs, the wheels, the body kits, performance parts, they're all NFTs. Okay, so what they are allowing you to do is you can get your car, and if you don't like the wheels on it, you can change out the wheels, put some new wheels on, remint your car as a brand new NFT. And if you don't like your body kit, you can take it off and sell it and replace it with a new body kit, remint it again for a whole new NFT. Okay, so not only do you play with the NFTs, every single part in this is an NFT, and you can swap them out and sell them. Okay, so you can stake your tokens against your car. As it says here, you get to stake your tokens to earn performance parts, or you can stake lots of tokens, open up a garage and sell performance parts. Okay, so there's a lot that you can do with this. Now, this is just right now, okay, as it's in beta, around about a month or so old, really, really new. The future and the vision for this is unbelievable. What I'm thinking about in my mind is where this could potentially go, because they're already talking about allowing you to take your vehicle that you have built, as it says right here, out for the metaverse. Okay, you can go and take the car from this game into the metaverse and drive around in the metaverse in your car. Potentially the future for this game is going to give you the chance to mint a car that you have created personally that doesn't exist anywhere else, and sell it, potentially rent it out to other people that can't necessarily build the car you've built or haven't got the time or effort or whatever reason. You can just mint it and rent it out to those people for less than what it would cost them to make it themselves. And so there you can start earning money back on your investment in the game, and through playtime where you stake your tokens and earn NFTs and performance parts and so on and so forth. So there is a lot that could be going on. A lot is going to happen in this game. Now you can go and read the roadmap for it, what they've got planned, and the white paper. Okay, so that is the game. Like I said, a lot going on. But before I jump over onto the next part, I'm going to show you some pictures and some different stuff here in the gallery. But I'm just going to drag this across onto this screen so that you can see it, if it'll let me bring it. Okay, and open it up. This is the game in its beta version. Now I've just gone on to single play here, and you can see you've got drift, drag, online. On this you can go into different areas of the world. Okay, this one is available now as drag. Drift is coming soon. There's also a multiplayer version of this in demo as well. So they've tried to give us much as they can in the, I keep saying demo, but beta version of it for you to test, for you to try to get a feel for it. And they also have given out, and I'm not 100% sure if this has ended, I don't think so, because they're doing things every single day, and I'm going to show you that in a minute, giving away free cars to people that own the token. Okay, now disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational, entertainment, informational purposes only, so do make sure that you do your own due diligence before you go and purchase anything to do with Guzzler. Okay, we do have stake in Guzzler. We did buy token in it. That was our choice. We did our own research, and I would advise for you to do the same. Okay, but moving forward on here, okay, they have prizes and events that you can enter every day to win NFTs and parts for the game. Okay, and they have given away, I think it was an Audi A4 for Guzzler token holders. Okay, so they already, like I said, they already have placeholders for advertisers in the game. It doesn't interfere with gameplay, but if you're going and watching a real life racing game, they have little boards with advertiser signs on. It's the same in here. As you're driving down the drag strip, as you're driving past, there's little boards with advertisements already in the game. Less than a month old. This is really moving fast. Okay, I'm dead excited about this if you can't tell. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. Here you can take a look at some of the cars they've got, and also they show you here them actually building this out in Blender, so you can see what they're doing behind the scenes as well. Okay, then you can go down, look at their team, and then we can go look at the token. Okay, so the token has 100 billion supply. Now, of course, that is an awful lot more than what you see with Bitcoin, for instance, but when this, because of the way that this is set up and it's a game, there's so many things that those tokens are going to buy, means that that is not a huge supply, in my opinion. There's 7% tax on it, which basically means they're going to take 7% out of a purchase to help the project move along. And they have locked liquidity. Now, if you don't know what locked liquidity is, just quickly, it's basically protection for investors where the liquidity in the pool is locked, and it means the developers cannot take out their own token for a set period of time. It's to protect against scam artists that go create a token, people invest, and then once they've put in the other coin like Ethereum or a stable coin, and they've switched it out, so they've put in Ethereum, taken out the token, and so the pool fills up with Ethereum, for instance, then the developers can take out all the Ethereum and do a runner. It's called a rug pull. So when the developers lock liquidity, it means that they can't do that and makes your investment much safer. Okay, so you can check how much liquidity is locked, and you can do that by clicking on here. And it'll take you through to team here, and it shows you exactly what they've got and what they've locked. Okay, so they've got 81% locked up. It shows you the circulating supply, but this is where you really want to look. Okay, locked here, and it tells you it's locked until August 23rd, 2024. That's 953 days. It gives you everything down to the second. Okay, so that is how long this liquidity pool is locked for, and they can't take out any of the tokens themselves. Okay, so that is really really good. That's something that I like to look at. I'm pretty new to this, so all this research that I'm doing, I'm learning as I'm going as well. So I'm not an expert. I don't know everything there is to know. Now, if you do want to buy Guzzler after you've done your own research, you can buy it through Dex Tools. You can access it through CoinMarketCap. They're on Uniswap, L-Bank, which is what we used, and CoinGecko. Now, the problem that we found with this is right now the gas fees for Ethereum are ridiculously high. I'm not 100% on when it changes, but I know there are certain times of the day it can be cheaper, but it used to be like just a few bucks for gas fees, and right now it can be anything to like $100 to $200. and occasionally, depending on the time of the day, it's dropping down to like 50 to 70, which seems like kind of a bargain, but also seems like a bit of a kick in the teeth, because just not too long ago it was like a couple of bucks. So like I said, with everything else, do your own due diligence, find your own way of purchasing it if it's something that you're interested in getting behind. So this is where we fall in. I did say that there are lots of different ways to get involved in NFT games, play to earn games, and so on and so forth. Just to give you an idea of how many people are looking at this, NFT games is searched via Google, YouTube, so through the Google search engine, per month 135,000 times on average. Okay, that is a lot of searches, and that's just for NFT games. If you put in play to earn crypto games, it's searched 9,900 times a month, and play to earn games alone is searched 22,200 times per month. So those search terms alone are actually searched on average 167,000 times per month. So that gives some indication of how many people are actually interested in this, and this is just the beginning of NFT gaming. This is just the beginning of the metaverse. Okay, we have got a long way to go in the grand scheme of things from where we are at right now. So let me just kind of summarize this somewhat so that we have an idea of where NFT games, crypto games, play to earn games could potentially go. The gaming industry in 2020 was actually, and the PC section was actually worth $37 billion. And the mobile section of that was worth $77 billion. The overall market for gaming in 2020 was $173 billion. So that's quite big business. Now, immersive gaming, also known as VR, where you can enter the metaverse or where you can play, you know, virtual reality and a different scale altogether to the traditional games that we know, $4.5 billion was spent on that in 2020, and the prediction for the gaming market is that by 2026 the global gaming market is expected to be worth $314 billion. So right now, where we're at right now with the crypto space, with NFT games, with play to earn games, is so new, it's relatively small, but that's where it could be going. This is the beginning. So if you're interested in it and you want to dive in, make sure you go check out Guzzler, do your own research before you dive in, decide whether you want to be a player, whether you want to be an investor. Before I digress, just to wrap up this video, if you would like to try the beta version of this game, you can come to their community, which you can find right here on Guzzler if you want to, and you can go to Twitter, Instagram and Telegram. The Telegram version, they have a pinned message for you here, which you can go and see what they're doing. PvP race day in New York, you can join that. If you go to pinned messages, pinned message number 5, you can download and play the beta version of Guzzler. Okay, I'll leave you a link to Telegram down below so that you can go and join their Telegram, but it is also right here, like I said. Check out their Instagram as well. You can just click on their Instagram here and it should take you straight to Instagram, to their page. On Instagram, they are always showing you the new things they're doing. They do Ask Me Anything talks on Instagram, and actually I think the last one, or the first one that they ever did, was on Twitter, and then they show you times they're going to do race days and different events and everything. I will also leave, because I don't see it here, a link to their Discord if you want to join their Discord. So I'm going to call that a wrap. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's given you a little bit more insight into Guzzler, or even showed you it if you didn't know it existed before. You now have something you can check out, especially if you like gaming, especially if you like money, and especially if you're trying to get in front of potentially the next big thing. Enjoy looking into Guzzler, and I will see you in the next one.